Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. I'm super excited to be in front of you guys to give you all the updates when it comes to our Manchester United. That being said, let's see what we got for you today, right? Today's going to be a quick one, man. It's a Saturday. I'm hoping all of you guys are well and you're having a fantastic weekend. You're enjoying the Saturday. So on the news, it never stops when it comes to Manchester United, right? So today we're going to jump into what is going on with the goalkeeping situation, right? Did we put in a bid for Onana, or what are we doing? Okay. And also we're going to jump into another target of Erik ten Hag in the aspect of striker, because we know Wout Weghorst left, right? Thank God, because that guy couldn't score for nothing, but his energy was amazing. He fought for everything, but he just couldn't score. So Wout Weghorst is left, right? So we need a striker. Martial is not fit all the time, so we absolutely need a striker, at least two. So yeah, so that is really one of the it's a key aspect of this transfer window, is to get in a striker, right? Someone who can bring in goals rather than Rashford, right? So all right, so let's see what's going on in the goalkeeping situation, right? I'm reading here from, this is from the Mirror, it's an article by Simon Mullock. Basically, Man United have shortlisted 2 goalkeepers, because you know why? Because of FFP, which is financial fair play. United does not have enough funds, right? This is what I'm reading, to go with Onana, right? I know you, myself, we will want to have this Cameroonian international to be United number 1, but according to FFP, financial fair play, apparently, quote unquote, United cannot afford this guy. I know that's what I'm seeing. I'm only reporting what I'm reading here on the article, right? Which is a bunch of bull, because we see all the teams like Chelsea, Arsenal, they're spending a whole rack of money. They don't seem to be all constricted with the whole financial fair play situation, right? Only United, for some reason this season, I'm seeing everything is like, no, we cannot spend much money because of financial fair play, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why it only applies to us. But anyway, so this article goes like this. So Erik ten Hag has made it clear he wants a new number 1 to replace out of contract David De Gea. Let me pause there. You know what? Let's take this moment to say thank you to David De Gea for his 12 years of service at our Manchester United. Personally, David De Gea, I cannot imagine a season starting and David De Gea is not between the post, right? He has been a true servant, a legend, shot stopper. Yes, the way we treated him is wrong. I wish him all the best. I know this weekend he's getting married. Congratulations to you, David De Gea. I know you're watching this channel because you're a big fan of us, right? So, yeah, I wish you all the best. But again, we know how football is. Before you know it, Man United may sign you back, dude. So you may be back as a number 2, but to me, getting back De Gea for number 2, it doesn't make sense, because again, we're gonna have to pay him over 120,000 a week for number 2. It doesn't make sense. That is the price you pay for your number 1, right? So that being said about De Gea, it's been real. Peace out, De Gea. Wish you all the best, because I'm thinking that you're gonna definitely leave the team, right? So that being said, let's see what this article is saying. So Manchester United are now looking at Feyenoord, Justin Bigelow, and Eintracht Frankfurt, Kevin Trapp, to solve Erik ten Hag's keeper headache, right? Ten Hag has made it clear he obviously wants a number 1 to replace out of contract De Gea. Basically, Manchester United is cash strapped, right? We are broke, and don't have the money to deliver all the managers' summer targets. So Ten Hag knows this. Apparently, we know, you know this too, because apparently Ten Hag only has like 120 million to spend, right? So, he knows that, they cannot deliver all his targets, right? We've already spent 60 million pounds on Mason Mount out of 120, right, that we have on the kitty. Okay, so that being said, the reason that we're targeting this Feyenoord goalkeeper is because he's only gonna demand 20 million, right? And he's 25 years old. He's a Dutch international, right? Again, it makes sense for us to go for a keeper like him, but come on, guys. I'm sure you guys are frustrated, right? We get excited about a player, all this news point us to the directions that, oh man, we could get Onana, and then now we're like, hey, wah, 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 that kind of thing, because now we see these reports that we cannot afford it, which we knew it's going to be very tricky, because if we spend 50 on Onana, we already spent 60 on Mason Mount. What does that leave you? Pretty much nothing. And you need goals. Goals win you games, right? And last season we relied too much on Rashi, right? So we need a striker. So I'm thinking that this may not be a bad move to bring in this guy for 25. I don't want us to get Trapp, because Trapp is he's a German keeper. I'm sure, I don't know if some of you guys know, he's 32. So we don't want to bring in a player, that is already up there in the age. We want to play a goalie coming in as a number one to last for a good while. Just like the way De Gea was for 12 years. He stayed there to be a staple, at Old Trafford as number one. So I really don't want Trapp, but Trapp is only going to cost us at least 10 million, right? The reason that I marked these two is because they can play the way Ten Hag wants to play. They're decent on their feet, and they can play Ten Hag ball, right? So I don't know what we're going to end up doing here, because this whole goalkeeper situation is pretty tricky, because if De Gea, of course, I know De Gea already left the club officially as of today. He's no longer a Man United player. He's gone, right? So we need to bring in somebody. Now, we told De Gea, look, don't talk to anybody. We may want you to sign the contract, the third contract that we gave you, for lesser money for you to come back. But still, I mean, imagine De Gea sitting there on the bench as a number two. He doesn't look right, man. Personally, De Gea should go. We should just clean slate and then just get in some fresh faces in there and just rebuild the process, right? So again, I'll go for the 25-year-old kid. Hopefully he, now another reason that we can go for the Justin Bigelow kid, the Feyenoord number one, is the price, which is 25 million. Now, how could we get that 25 million? United can raise most of the cash by selling Dean Henderson to Nottingham Forest, because we already told Nottingham Forest that, look, we want about 25 million for Dean, right? So it makes sense. We sell Dean to Nottingham Forest, we get our 25, we can use that on Bigelow, Bigelow. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing right. My bad, Justin Bigelow. I hope you don't hold me if I'm mispronouncing your name. Yeah, so it would make sense if we were to go for him. Right, now let's move on to the striking aspect. I'm reading, this is from the Daily Mail. Manchester United could get exactly what they need in the transfer window with a shrewd £17 million signing, right? Who is that signing? Well, he's a Porto striker from Porto. Porto striker has been a target for, in the past, has been a target for Everton and Newcastle. and he's open to moving to the Premier League. I know some of you are asking what's his name. He is the Iranian striker. He's an Iranian striker, and his name is Medi Taremi, right? Medi Taremi. Again, this guy, let's see, I don't see his age here, but I don't think he's a young striker. I think he's could be up there in the age as well, but he's an upgrade to Wout Weghorst for sure, because this guy knows how to score goals. I did watch him, if I'm not mistaken, I remember watching him on the World Cup. You know, he's a decent striker. He can do the job, right? He's not going to be like a Harry Kane or Osimhen type of striker, but he can do the job, right? For the meantime, while we wait for Kane next season, if he stays at Tottenham, and then we can bring him in. But we need an upgrade to Wout Weghorst, right? And I don't know, I don't see a lot of outlets reporting about Medi Taremi coming to Man United, but we could be the first ones, guys. So Medi Taremi could be a Man United striker coming in, because, guys, 17 million. Right now, Ten Hag is dealing with like you know, you have a plan A, plan B. This is plan C. You know, Ten Hag's plan A with strikers was, of course, Kane, Osimhen, right? Plan B, okay, you have Moani, Rasmus Højlund, and then your plan C, right low, you know, is this guy. And it's so terrible, because we have Man United. We shouldn't be, you know, nickel and diming trying to get, you know, these players at a deal. But again, financial fair play, and we're broke. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So anyway, man, it's fascinating to be Man United supporter right now, man. A lot of craziness is happening. Now, the main news today, guys, this is was very fascinating, is Atalanta have rejected an opening Man United offer. I did not know that we put in an offer for Atalanta Rasmus Højlund striker, right? So apparently, yes, Man United yesterday put in a bid for Atalanta striker Rasmus Højlund, and the bid they put in was for 30. So okay, let me just read that. This report is coming from Guerriere della Sport. This is a publication in Italy. So they're saying that this report claimed United have seen their opening bid of £31 million rejected by Atalanta, who signed Højlund from Sturm Graz just like last summer for 15 million. So basically, our 31 million bid that we put in was rejected by Atalanta when, you know, they signed this guy last summer for 15 million. However, the report claims Atalanta will cash in if they receive a bid in the region of 34 million to 39 million pounds, right? Now, caveat to that is Juventus are also monitoring Rasmus Højlund, right? Now, personally, and this report is kind of funny. I know I'm reading it, but I don't think it doesn't make any sense, because United know Atalanta wanted more money than that. Why would they go for such a low ball, like a 31 million? You know they're going to reject it, right? But it's also good, because it shows that United, we're not just going to be like, oh, just because somebody tells us, you know, this player is worth this much, we're just going to chuck money to it. You know, we're going to always go low, which is really good. We did the same thing with Mason Mount, and we're doing it for this guy, Rasmus Højlund. But personally, I think we're going to get Rasmus Højlund, you know, at basically what they're asking for. You know, that 39 million, close to 40, right? And definitely we need to secure him. Now, another thing is, you know, Atalanta had put in that crazy price, which is like 80 some million price tag on him. This kid is not a finished product. Basically, we are buying whatever money that we're going to give to Atalanta for this kid. Is we're buying a prospect, someone who is in time, he could be the finished product, right? He's going to need a lot of coaching and to get to that level of to be a top striker. right? I totally believe United is gonna get this kid because Ten Hag he really likes him, and he feels that he can mold him to the striker that he wants, right? So again, it's going to be really interesting, right, to see if we can secure Rasmus Højlund's signature, right? Guys, that is pretty much all I have for you. At this point, if you watch all this way, do me a favor, man. If you have WhatsApp, Twitter, you name it, share this video. That way people can enjoy it just the way you enjoyed it, right? Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will jump on here if something breaks tomorrow or the following days, right? Thank you so much. Peace out. Oh, before I forget, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, right? That's important. It helps the show. It helps.